Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am pictorial from 5BC class. Today, I would like to share about research methodology. The material is about questionnaire. We as a students are familiar about questionnaire, right? So what is questionnaire? Questionnaire is a research instrument that consists of a set of questions or other types of prompts that aim to collect information from a respondent. Simply, a questionnaire is as a tool in research methodology that provides some questions which need to be answered by the respondent. For example, the customer satisfaction questionnaire. If you are as the owner of the restaurant, you might send a customer satisfaction survey after someone eat at your restaurant, right? This is to make sure if your staff is offering excellent customer service and a positive overall experience. Now we have a characteristic of a good questionnaire. There are 3 things which indicate a good questionnaire. They are uniformity, exploratory, and question sequence. First is uniformity. One of the most significant attributes of a research form is uniform design and standardizations. What does it mean? It means that every respondent will see the same questions. For example, we have a retail store evaluation questionnaire. So the questions is about evaluating to purchase value, a range of options for product selections, and quality of merchandise. These questions are uniform for all customers. The customer will see the same questions in this questionnaire. Next is exploratory. It should be exploratory to collect qualitative data. There is no restrictions on questions that can be in your questionnaire. It means that you give a chance to the respondent to give their best answer as specific as they want. So they answer the questionnaire freely. For example, you use a data collection questionnaire and send it to the female of the household to understand her spending and saving habit relative to the household income. So the female here are freely to give their answer as specific as they want related to spending and saving habit relative to the household income. Next is question sequence. Question sequence, it means the questions are in order. This sequence of questions is screening questions, warm-up questions, transition questions, skip questions, challenging, and also classifications questions. For example, about our motivations and buying experience questionnaire. So the questions might be the initial demographic questions, and then ask for time spent in sections of the store, and rationale behind purchases. So they are in order. The questions are in order. So after the first questions, and then go on with the next questions, and then follow up the next questions, and so on. That's what we call as question sequence. Now we have type of questions in a questionnaire. There are 5 types, which are open-ended questions, dichotomous questions, multiple choice questions, scaling questions, and the last pictorial questions. Open-ended questions, it means the respondent give their answer freely. There is no restrictions here. The questions might be asking about what, how, where, when, why, and who, which indicate the answer need to be in a specific one. Meanwhile, the dichotomous questions is about yes or no questions. For example, you are being asked, have you ever hospitalized before? Your answer might be yes or no. If you are never, so your answer going to no. But if you're ever hospitalized before, then your answer going to yes. Next is multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions, it provides some questions, some answer choices. Let's see in the example. How long have you worked for the company? If we look at the answer choices, there are 5 answer choices, and the respondents have to choose between those 5 answer choices. And my answer is going to the third answer choices, which is 4 until 5 years, for example. And the next is scaling questions. We can see from the name, scale, it means there's a range. The scaling questions are based on principles of the 4 measurement scale. For example, nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Let's look at the example. The scaling here is about very poor, poor, okay, good, very good. So the respondent might answer, for example, service, very good, cleanliness, okay, parking, okay, quality of food, good, choice of food, good. And the last is pictorial questions. Pictorial questions is a questions that provide a picture as the answer choices, as we can see in the examples. Actually, this is good for the respondent because they can choose an answer quickly without overthinking their answer, right? So the example here, what have you been eating most? So there are 5 picture of answer choices, and my answer is going to ice cream. That's those 5 types of questions in questionnaire. I think that's all about today. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.